not all yards are conducive for good gardening. I mean, you may have some horrible soil, heavy clay, lots of rocks. Heck, you could even have concrete, pavers all in your backyard. But that doesn't mean you can't have a garden. The solution is using containers. Now, you can go with just pots, or you can go with a raised bed. The key is knowing how deep of a pot you need for the particular plant you're going to want to grow. Now, a lot of plants require 9 to 12 inches of depth for your soil, others up to 18 inches, especially if, say, you're going to go into tomatoes. Now, even if you're in a shady area in your backyard, you can still have a garden. Using your containers, you can try to get as much sun as you can, but if you can't have the full 8 hours, go with something different. Instead of going with tomatoes, go with cherry tomatoes. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, salad greens, onions. Any of these plants will do well with less sun. And, the key to using pots and raised beds is your soil. A lot of our gardens, and even people that have a garden that looks like it's got great soil, it doesn't because it has too much clay. So soil is our key. Potting soil works great. Now, a lot of folks, as they get into gardening and they get more experience, they have their own formulas that they mix their potting soil with, other things. But, getting started, there's a lot of really good potting soils out there. Just go to your local nursery, pick one up, and, there's a lot of different types of pots. There's, large ones, there's raised bed gardens, and there's even raised bed gardens that are waist high. You don't even have to bend down to work with them. They're built on a platform. You pour the soil in, and you garden. They're great also if you're in a wheelchair. So just because you have a lot of rocks, bad soil, or concrete in your backyard doesn't mean you can't have a garden.